Hello and welcome. My name is Mandy and I'm part of the Jeenie team. I'm going to be your guide on this Jeenie demo. Now you're lucky. You don't have to wait to see what Jeenie can do for you. On this tour, I will walk you through a brief presentation to highlight what makes Jeenie a great solution. Then we'll jump into the Jeenie experience. I want to help you to pick the right plan for your needs and help you to understand how simple, seamless, and powerful Jeenie is. Press for time? No problem. You can jump forward content you're most interested in. Now, there are many solutions out there, and while we may not be the perfect fit for every need, our approach in technology tends to wow most people who give us a try. So let's take a look. I definitely recommend you check out our website, where we outline some of the key values to Jeenie. While Jeenie is optimized to work with healthcare providers, it has been designed so it works for any industry. We have clients across a vast array of industries like migration and refugee support, commercial business, legal, hospitality, government, education, and manufacturing, to name a few. No doubt there are going to be some things that are more important to you, whether it's the quality of interpreters, diversity of the languages available, diversity, equity, and inclusion, efforts to implement tech enablement and what the technology is able to do, and response or wait times. The good news is we address all of these. What we did as a platform is reimagine remote interpreting to create a modern platform that works for modern needs. So it's a platform that is designed to adapt to your workflows, your hardware, OS, and system so that it is fast, flexible, intuitive, lightweight, and scalable. And that's led us to really stand out in a couple different areas. First and foremost, we are fast. It is the only direct-to-interpreter platform. It lets us connect you directly to, match you directly to the interpreter that meets your needs fast, typically in less than 10 seconds. We also have the largest network of the market's highest quality interpreters. That's built on our flexible workforce model, so they get really great compensation, they get the flexibility they need, and you get world-class interpreters every single time because we vet them and we're constantly doing quality checks to make sure they are the best in the industry. It's also so easy to use. There's no hassle. It's mobile interpreting that goes wherever you go on any device. And we have such a huge range of languages. There are over 300 languages available on Jeenie, including a vast array of rare and indigenous languages on demand on video. Now, the other thing that we can do, we are adaptable to any situation. As I mentioned, you can use Jeenie on just about anything. It's designed to work with what you have, whether that is mobile tablets and phones, computers, or landlines. We can go where you need to go to cover the needs that you have to communicate with people who do not speak English as their preferred language. And getting into that direct-to-interpreter benefit, this is DTI. This is our platform. It does create a better experience for the client as well as the individual you are serving. You get better quality and talent because we have that direct oversight and we pay them better and we have that direct relationship. And then on the client side, it's smart, it's so easy to use. You don't have to deal with any operators or have to enter special codes. We hear from a lot of our clients that they don't use scheduling nearly as much on our platform as they did on other platforms because it's so fast for them to get an interpreter in the language they need on demand, which saves them money and gives them greater flexibility. Now, beyond rates, let's talk about the ROI of high quality interpreting. Now, I know there's a lot of text on this slide. You don't have to read it. Let's just talk about the top line items. Time matters. Every second, not just every minute, every second counts. So with Jeenie, again, it's that fast connection time. We've heard from some of our clients that their appointments with folks who do not speak English as their primary language, they're non-English preferred speakers, it's 2 times faster working with Jeenie because our interpreters are so good. They actually expedite the process. They make it more smooth. And then if you hop over to risk, miscommunication is really expensive. Our interpreters are trained. Now, if you are on our paid plans beyond the Connect plan, you get HIPAA compliant interpreters. But all of our interpreters are vetted. They are experienced interpreters, and that guarantees you clear conversations. And then staffing, whether you're in healthcare or some other industry, Instead of having to focus on only bilingual staff, you pull in Jeenie when you need that language support. So it really opens up your options for talent, as well as to make sure that those individuals that you have hired can really focus on the jobs they were hired to do. Now, the rise of video, we really like to talk about how important video is. Our platform is mostly on video. Now, you can do audio only if you prefer. You can do over the phone, like landlines or mobile, but you have the option with Jeenie to communicate by video. And all research points to this giving you better results, happier patients or clients, and better results overall, because so much of communication is nonverbal. So we recommend using video, especially since it is the same cost as audio on Jenie's platform, because we want you to get the best results possible. And now let's lean into some of the things that you can do with Jeenie. Reporting and data insights. You get all these really great points of information that you can use to leverage smarter decisions in your organization. So it does give you this bird's eye view of what kind of language usage are you seeing and who's doing it. And you can even, on some of our plans, segment that, like understand which departments are the most active, or which locations, or which individuals. Our clients love us. We hear from our clients all the time how Jeenie is revolutionizing their experience with individuals who don't speak English as their primary language, who are non-English speakers. Most of our clients stay with us. They don't leave. And our average star rating from our clients is 4.9 out of 5. It's actually 4.93, which is, I think, a great way to say they love our interpreters and the experience that they have. Now I've already logged in. On the left, you can see the Jeenie web browser, and on the right, our mobile app on a phone. Let's focus on the app for now. On mobile, whether it's your account or you're on a shared login for a device that several folks are sharing, once logged in, you stay logged in unless you do a manual hard logout. So that keeps it really convenient, because you basically only have to hit a couple little buttons and then you are ready to go. So for example, you'll see that there's the I speak. Now this will be set to your default language that you put in upon signing up. You can change it at any time, but it will default to the last language you selected. So in most cases, you never change this. And then you can look at service. Now, most accounts only have one service type, but you may have more than one. You may have healthcare and legal, or additional options based upon your type of industry. In this case, you'll see that I have healthcare or healthcare female. So I could select that, or I could keep it to healthcare. And again, that will also default to the last entry, so you may never have to touch it again. And then, what language do you need support in? Now, this is designed to be as simple as possible. Your most recently used languages are at the very top, and then you can scroll, or you can search by language. In this case, let's just do Spanish. And there it is. I can click that, and that way I didn't have to search for it. And then it's just a question of connecting. As you can see, this is a very simple interface. It is designed to make it as simple as possible and as quick as possible to get to the support you need. So I could click either audio, which will have no video functionality whatsoever, or video. And if you pick video, you can always switch to audio. You can turn off the camera like you would on any other call. So you can establish more privacy in times when you may want it on a call, or when it's more awkward to have video playing. All right, so let's connect. And now we're connecting. It should only take a second to route, and it's already connected.
Welcome to Jeenie. My name is Carelia, and I will be your Spanish interpreter. My ID is 562023. How can I help you today?
Hi, Carelia. I'm Mandy, and I'm doing a demo for a lot of folks, and I'd love it if you could just stay on the line so I can show them a few things about the interface.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Okay, so as you can see, the interface is very simple, like a lot of interfaces out there when you do a video call. I want to direct your attention first off to the audio and video controls down at the bottom. So should you need privacy at any point, you can turn off audio. You can also turn off video. Now, as you just saw, I disappeared from the screen because this is what Carelia is seeing. This is what your interpreter would be seeing. So if at any point, again, you want to just pop off, you just hit that button. Now let's put those back on. You also can flip your camera. So if there's something you need to show the interpreter, or you want to change the view for convenience for you, you can do that on any mobile device. As you can see, it flipped around. And now at the bottom of the screen, you also see the add participant or the participant window. And currently it shows 2 people. I'm just going to hit that and you can see who's in the call. And you can also adjust from this screen who has audio access or video access. You can also add a participant. So you have the option of on video or audio. If we click on video, they can send a link via text, email, WhatsApp, etc. And they simply click that link to join into the interpreting session. Or you can do audio only, and that will dial out to a phone number for an audio only connection. Either of these options will be a simple way for you to add a patient, their family member, or a colleague. That's it. Thank you so much, Correa.
You are very welcome. It was my pleasure. Is there anything else that I can help you with today?
Not today. Have a wonderful one.
You too. Thank you for calling, Jeenie. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
As you can see, this took us to the rating screen. This is a really important part of the experience. You are able to rate your interpreter. You can select areas that you thought they did really well. You also can rate the connection quality. And that's it. We've now completed our first call. Let's move over to our web browser. The homepage is our standard call screen, but on web, you can also schedule future calls. You can do this from 2 places. You can either pop down here to reserve a future call time, or in scheduled, you can click in there and you'll see reserve a future call time. Let's just click here, and then you get our scheduling form. Simply fill it out, and we'll book an interpreter to join you at your preferred call time. One key point. On Jeenie, you can add a Jeenie interpreter to any meeting platform, whether that's Teams, Google Meets, or some other platform you prefer. Simply be sure you include the meeting link so they're able to join you. All right, so that's how you schedule a call. One of the beauties of Jeenie is that this is designed to be really simple. Your scheduled calls will be found under the scheduling tab. Your call history will be in the history tab. You can see usage, dates, users, etc. If you are an admin, this account is reflecting a user that is an owner admin. You can check history as well as the billing report. You can modify users, and you can see organizational information. You also have access to the resource center. Okay, and that's it. That's Jeenie at a glance. I hope you've enjoyed your tour. Look forward to seeing you on the platform. Thanks.